everybody, welcome back to the Seesaw and another week of meals. So we're starting Saturday night tonight with a simple dinner. It's been a busy day. Caleb had a football game sort of in the middle of the day today. It was 11:30 kickoff, and it was wet and horrible. They won 8-2, so it was worth it, but it was a nasty day. And then we got home, had some lunch, he had a shower, and then him and Tony went to see a movie this afternoon. I was going to go and get the shopping, but I fell asleep. So they got home and I hadn't been and got the shopping at all. So I popped round to our local, we have a little local Asda in our village, and I just popped round there to see what I could find to put together for dinner tonight. And then we'll get a big shop. Caleb's got a cross-country run in the morning, and when we're coming back from there, we'll stop and get our main shop. So we've got, these are the bird's eye chicken pies. Of all the fancy chicken pies out there, these are still my favourite. Something about them is very comforting for me. I don't know, well, we didn't really have them often when I was a child. I think as I got older, I would occasionally grab one out of the freezer for a meal on the go sort of thing. There's something about them that I just find really comforting. And then these are actually canned new potatoes, and I've just sprayed them with a spritz of oil. I dried them off, rinsed them and dried them. I sprayed them with spritz of oil and put a little bit of the JD Seasonings perfect roast potato rub on them. And then put them in the Ninja for about 15 minutes on 190, and they just come out. They're not perfect roast potatoes by a long way, but they're a good alternative when you haven't really got everything you need. And I've always got a can of potatoes in the pantry, because you can throw them together to something like this, or slice them and saute them or something, just to add a potato dish if you need it. We've then got some steamed vegetables. We've got tender stem broccoli, peas and carrots, and then we've got a little bit of gravy to go over the pies. So that is our Saturday night supper. We're off to enjoy this before we get some rest before the cross-country run in the morning, and then hopefully a bit of relaxation tomorrow afternoon, and the weekend is gone again. That's how crazy the weekends are for us at the moment. I'm not sure, the weekends have always been busy, but the week is just as busy now as well, because we have sports on weeknights, 3 nights out of the 5, so it gets a bit crazy. But especially during the winter when it's dark and miserable, nobody really feels like going, but we make the effort to take Caleb to keep him active, and because he does enjoy it once he gets there. So for now, Saturday night, off to enjoy our chicken pies with potatoes and veg. Hi everybody, so it's Sunday evening and we're having a steak dinner tonight. So this is just one of the beef medallion steaks, which are perfect for if you're just having a non-special meal steak. They cook really quickly, like a couple of minutes on each side. I've got some peas, some of the naked oven chips, some onion rings, and I've got a sliced tomato on the side of mine. Tony's got the same, except he's got pork steaks instead of beef, and Caleb could have had either, but he's chosen to have the pork tonight. So that is our Sunday night steak supper. Hi everybody, so it's Monday night and we're starting off the work week with a gammon. So this is one of the kind of 1 kilo medium-sized gammon joints. I've cooked it in the Ninja. I cooked it for about half an hour at 180, and then flipped it over and did about 20 minutes on the other side. I've got that with some mash, some peas and cabbage and gravy. So it's sort of a roast dinner on a Monday night, because we had the steaks last night. And Caleb also made some snacks after school tonight from TikTok. So he got some Baby Bell cheeses. He dipped them in Nando's sauce, and then some crushed up cornflakes with a bit of Nando's spice mixed in with them. And then he cooked them on air fry for 200 degrees for 6 minutes. And they made perfect, like gooey pull apart, almost like cheese strings, but with the Nando's spice on them. So he was quite pleased with himself for those. And that's a TikTok thing. It's one of the kind of recipes of TikTok, if you like. So we've had those for appetizers, and we're enjoying our gammon on a Monday night. Hi everybody, so it is Tuesday evening and we just got back from running with Caleb. And so we've got it's very, very cold out there tonight. It's, I think last night overnight was really cold. It didn't get very warm during the day today. We haven't had any snow, but it was still minus something when we were driving back. So I've just made up a simple pot of savory mince. So it's some turkey mince with some onions, a bit of garlic, a bit of seasoning, some parsley, and a stock pot, and a squirt or 2 of tomato puree, and then some boiling water, and just let that all bubble away. Here I've got some Norfolk baby potatoes, and I've just put a little spray of oil on them, and then some of the JD Seasonings perfect roast potato seasoning. Cook those in the Ninja for about 20 minutes. And then this is just a tub of, I had to pop into Sainsbury's while Caleb was running for a few things, and I spotted just a tub of mixed vegetables in the kind of fresh vegetable counter. So it's got some peas, corn, broccoli, grated up carrots, and something else, grated up courgettes, I think, in there. And then I've just sprinkled a little bit of cheese on my plate just because I felt a bit like a sort of deconstructed shepherd's pie. Because normally if I was making savoury mince where I had all evening to put it together, I would have a lot of these vegetables chopped up in the mince. So I've sort of got it all in separate parts. But off to enjoy this on a cold and chilly Tuesday night. Hi everybody, so it's Wednesday evening and we're having sort of fajita burritos tonight. So I got some chicken thigh fillets with peppers, onions, a package of fajita seasoning, a little bit of extra garlic and smoked paprika. And I cooked those all together in the Ninja for about 15-20 minutes. Chopped everything up, wrapped it, and then combined it with 4 tablespoons of sour cream and a really good handful of grated mozzarella cheese. Combined that all together, put it inside tortillas, the large tortilla wraps. Put a sprinkling of just some crushed Doritos, tortilla chips over the top, and then folded them burrito style and popped them in the oven for about another 10 minutes just to toast the outsides. So you can see the filling inside there is cheesy and chickeny fajita. So it's sort of like fajitas, but instead of just rolling them as you go, we've put them into burritos. And we've got some extra Doritos tortilla chips with some salsa on the side. So that's our Wednesday night Mexican supper. Hi everybody, so it is Thursday night, and this is one of those meals that always anything with a cheesy sauce never looks pretty on a video, but very tasty. So I've sort of combined 2 dishes here, chicken Kiev with garlic and macaroni and cheese. So I've got some chicken thighs which I just chopped up and cooked in the skillet with a little bit of garlic granules and dried parsley. Then I added in some freshly minced garlic, some macaroni, and then equal parts of chicken broth and semi-skimmed milk. Let it bubble away until the macaroni was cooked. And then I added in a couple of handfuls of grated cheese, a little bit of mustard, and then just sprinkled some more cheese on the top and just let that melt across the top. So it's sort of a combination of mac and cheese and chicken Kiev because it's garlicky chicken. And then we've just got some steamed broccoli on the side with that. So we're off to enjoy this on a Thursday night. Hi everybody, so it's Friday night and we're having a takeaway treat. We've got Chinese tonight, so I've got a chicken chow mein, we've got Hong Kong style pork, some egg fried rice, some dry ribs, some sweet and sour chicken balls with the sweet and sour sauce, a pot of curry sauce, got some spring rolls, prawn crackers and some chips. So just a bit of a combo of Chinese food for a Friday night treat. Thank you for joining us for this week of meals, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the Seesaw soon.